Hey Kango, what's up? How are you? What's going on? 2 in now. 3 in now. 2 likes. Thank you guys. Shakin', quakin', and bacon. What you baking? Mac and cheese? Baked mac and cheese? Maybe a casserole? Baked burgers? Holy shit. Oh, hey Tanstang, what's up? Kanga's in the house. Kanga's making burgers. Yeah, once we get up to 10 viewers, I'll explain a lot of things. I'll explain a lot of things, because this, honestly, it shouldn't be. I'm a business person. This should not be this complicated. This should not be this complicated. 5. Slow Sunday, JB. I agree. I agree. And at this point, I'm liking a slow Sunday. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Lost a viewer. Fuck. Uh-oh. I must be boring. You know, I can't be that animated because someone might call and say that I'm going crazy, even though all I like to, all I try to achieve with... Yeah, I'm feeling better. I was never feeling bad, Tanstang. That's the thing. I was never feeling bad. This whole thing is nuts. So for anybody who doesn't know, all that happened is that someone on the internet said, I think this guy's going to kill himself. And literally, I had police and ambulance show up at my house because they wanted to dox me. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. And then I get a text from my mom saying, I watched 2 of your videos and I'm very worried about you. Well, I'm 33 years old. I'm a very successful person. I don't get in fights with anyone. I pay my bills on time. I have a car that I own that I paid off. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. And yet I get a text from my mom saying, I watched a couple of your videos and certainly I can adhere to her concerns, but I just don't understand why. And I was supposed to go there today, maybe for dinner, but I'm not going to go. And I'm not going to go because it's just going to be a litany of anti-me bullshit. Harley, what up? Yo. I mean, let's just do a quick poll here. And I don't mind if you say 2. But 1 is going to be, so when you type 1 is going to be, JB is an informative and important live streamer in our community. And 2 is going to be, JB is insane and needs to stop live streaming. Let's go. Thank you, Blackie. Blackie's in the house. What up, yo? 1, 1, 1. You know, at a certain point, I really don't care what my parents think. And what happened to me yesterday was an attack from someone online. Once I get lawyered up, this shit is never going to happen ever, ever, ever again. Complete defamation of character and just attack on the fact that I run a channel that talks about truth. I have spurred at least 3 or 4 other live streamers, Blackie being one. I'm doing a great job. It's just my parents are from a different era, They see their son on a, YouTube video talking live, off the cuff, just what comes out of my head. And they're like, oh, that's weird. He must be mentally ill or something. I'm not mentally ill. And I'm not going to insult my parents. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because this forum that I provide for you guys, as I said right from the beginning, I love Gramps' stream. I love JujuBot's stream. I love Blackie's stream, which he often, preaches that I helped him start doing it, and that's awesome. And I also saw a couple other folks who said that I've given them the confidence to get their own unique voice out on YouTube. But my parents are from a different era. Folks need to understand that. So when they see my videos, they're like, what is he doing? What is he Well, all my parents need to know is that I'm a very successful person. I'm totally mentally sound. Yes, I smoke and drink too much. Everybody knows that. You guys know that. We talk about it on my very live stream. Okay? So it's very simple. And I'm doing my best to be very, very calm right now. Very calm and measured. All right? And you know what? To be honest, my folks are just going to have to get used to the fact that I have a live stream. It's not going to impact my career. I never talk about my career on my live streams. I talk about conspiracies and political issues. And sometimes we talk about food and fishing and pets and stuff like that. No problem at all. No known problem. And that whole event that happened yesterday was caused by someone on the internet who literally committed a crime by making a false accusation against me, and it caused a major event. That's all that happened. So what, am I supposed to stop live streaming? Because someone on the internet who doesn't like me or who is a troll might want to try something? Go ahead. If those same cops show up again, I'm going to be like, dude, I'm fine. I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't threaten anybody. I've never threatened anybody. There needs to be law. I'm not really someone that's someone who wants like all kinds of new laws put in place, all kinds of new laws. Oh, and by the way, that person that reported me and that caused all that, I'm taking what Don't Tread on Me gave me in the email that it might have been Novus. I'm taking that to the cops tomorrow, and I'm filing a report. And I'm also lawyering up next week because someone is going to get their ass sued. Someone is going to get their ass sued. And maybe I'll make a hell of a lot of money off of that bullshit that I went through. I'm very mentally sound, folks. I promise you that. Agent Harley, I have a stream today. Cool. What time? Will Smith, parents just don't understand. Yeah, they can't let go. And now my mom's on the internet and I'm getting text messages. It's a mess. It's a mess. My stream was fine. My stream was fine until that person came in and did what they did. $5 p.m. Harley. Okay, cool. I'll be there. I gotta eat something and then I'll be there. I love your stream, Harley girl. It's different from Blackie's and it's different from mine. I like your stream. Stalking is illegal, even... Hold on a second. Stalking is illegal, even on the net, JB. You should go with that. No, I have all the evidence. Tread took screenshots of the person that tried to fuck over my entire life. And I have those screenshots because I didn't commit a crime. I didn't commit a crime. Someone just randomly on the internet said, oh, this person needs to be medically evaluated. I go in, they evaluate me, I'm perfectly fine. Blood work, perfect. Hey, JB, maybe, or Jason. Hey, Jason, maybe consider drinking a little less. Okay, maybe I'll consider it. Thank you very much. And then I just left the hospital. There was no problem. There was no problem. I was trolled by someone on the internet that found out my location somehow, made a report, and I had to be taken by ambulance to a hospital, and I was examined, and they said there's nothing wrong with him. This is ridiculous. The walk-in mental evaluation nurse says, yeah, you're really smart and you're actually kind of funny. You're like an awesome guy. I'm like, I know. Because someone on the internet fucking trolled me. That can happen to you. That can happen to you. That can happen to you. It could happen to you in 5 minutes. So just be really careful, folks. I like live streaming. I think live streaming is really fun. And I like doing it. And I like doing it. And if my mom wants to watch my, YouTube videos, I mean, this is the new world. They were born in the friggin', around the 50s, and I'm not... They're a different generation than I am. They don't understand the internet. They don't understand the internet. And yet, my mom wants to go on the internet and then send me text messages saying that I shouldn't be... And maybe she'll watch this video and she's going to say, oh, my son hates me, and she's going to freak all out. Mom, I love you. I don't hate you. It's just you live in a different generation. It's perfectly okay for me to live stream. And sometimes, this is to my mom if she watches this, sometimes people get attacked on the internet, and sometimes viciously. And in that case, that was a vicious attack. That's all it was. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop. Because if I stop, everyone else is going to stop, and then there goes free speech, and they win. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let that happen. I am of perfectly sound mind. Hey, Troglodyte, what's up? How are you? Troglodyte is in the house, as well as Mr. M. Hey, would you blow me again is in the house. Blackie says, cool, Agent Harley's still here. Thank God. We love Agent Harley. Some of us old-timers know the net well. Yeah, my parents do not. They do not. I've never given out my, home address. I've never given out their names. I just say mom, dad, brother, Very nebulous, very ineffectual. I mean, I hate to keep, evaluating myself right here, but could I get a 1 for JB is very sane and very calm, and a 2 for JB is a psychopath that needs to be ambulanced away for 5 hours? Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. It's a changing world, folks. It's a changing world. That's all it is. It's a changing world. It's a changing world. And I am of a different generation from my parents, and, apparently they don't like that they can look up on YouTube and see their son making a video where I talk about politics that are completely opposite from theirs, and I talk about things like government pedophiles running Washington, D.C., like Podesta and Hillary Clinton and all these other frickin' satanic pedophiles that run our government, and Obama and all that disaster. They don't like it. So I get text messages on a Sunday morning saying, oh, I'm worried about you. I don't like your videos. I'm worried about you. I watched a couple of your videos. Well, it's called the frickin' First Amendment. All right, so enough of my parents, we're going to move on. And enough about me, we're going to move on. Because very much so in the last couple days, what I've realized with my, streams, for obvious reasons, it's all been about me. My stream is not about me. My stream is about what you guys are focusing on. So I'm doing the hand line draw right now. Anything above is over. Anything below is what we're going to do. So I want to know what you guys are focusing on in terms of geopolitics, Trump, any of you guys that are following Pizzagate, any of you guys that are following the Mueller stuff, FBI investigations, any of you guys who are following any of that, just raise a topic and we'll talk about it. Who's Nick Love 007? Mods. Who's Nick Love 007? I don't know that name. Who's Nick Love 007? No, I'm not going to call you Nick because I think you're Novus. Hey, moderators, who's Nick Love 007? Could somebody go check Nick? I'm obviously paranoid at this point. Can one of my moderators go check on, thank you. Good. Thank you. Awesome moderators. Somebody obviously saw something that didn't add up. Thank you, moderators. Banned. Your ass is banned. You're gone. You know, there might be some good people, just so everybody knows, because I'm so paranoid now because of what happened to me. There might be some new people that come in under certain names that get banned. If they're good folks, to them I apologize. But I just suspect that some of them might be Novus or Packy or something going on. And after what happened to me yesterday, instant ban. Period. Instant ban. Great job, mods. Thank you very much. And if Nick 007 is a good guy, I'm really, really sorry. But after what happened to me yesterday, I can't give an inch. I can't give an inch. Because I was taken to a frickin' hospital for a mental evaluation because a troll on the internet wanted to fuck with me, and that's never going to happen ever again. That was completely unacceptable behavior. Completely unacceptable lies and behavior. And there are going to be lawsuits filed. And I'm going to file a police report of online harassment tomorrow after work. Alright, so anyway. Yes, Heather, I'm looking very much forward to Trump's State of the Union. And I'm not 50-50 on the DACA deal, DACA, Deferred Action of Childhood Arrivals of illegal immigrants from Mexico being allowed to stay here. I really hope Trump does not let them stay here. They're frickin' illegal immigrants. I can't illegally emigrate to Canada or Spain. I remember going to Canada with my dad back when it was like 1992, I think. And they asked him if he had any sharps or, you know, cigarettes or tobacco or anything. And he had to show the border guards, you know, our fish hooks and our bait cutting knife and his, you know, pack of cigarettes in his pocket. And they were like, okay, you can pass with that. And yet everyone can just pour through our borders with no legal jurisdiction whatsoever and then come here and have a baby and that baby is automatically an American citizen. That's not how you run a country. That's not how you run a country. And everyone knows it. Blackie knows, yes, very strict to travel as an American abroad. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why don't I illegally emigrate to China? Let's see what happens. Or Mongolia. Let's see what happens to JB if I decide to do that. Let's see what happens. But everyone from, you know, Mexico and El Salvador and all South America can just pour in through our southern border. They can just come in, you know, and you get taxpayer-funded public subsidies, taxpayer-funded public housing. Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on here, folks? What is this? This is nuts. And that's the whole reason I do my live stream, is I want to be just one more live stream. I want to be one more little eye in the mosquito. You know, mosquitoes have like a million eyes or spiders or whatever it is. I just want to be one little node that helps, you know, expose this corruption and garbage. You can't just have a country flooded with people from everywhere and expect that the country is going to be the same. And especially knowing what I know. Especially knowing what I know. All right, folks, just in case my my mom watches this, am I okay? Am I insane? Am I saying things that my entire audience doesn't already know? And I just happen to be doing a live stream and saying these things? Am I coming across as crazy? Or uncouth or mentally unfit? Or any other kind of problem? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Hi, Jay. Me from Australia, see my face. Ban Nick007 mods. Thank you very much. I don't want anyone from Australia in here. I don't trust anyone anymore. Sorry, Nick007. I've instructed my mods to ban you. Even though you've done nothing wrong, it's my channel. It's my channel. And I don't trust anyone anymore. I don't trust anybody anymore. I trust my moderators and I trust my local chatters. Sorry, man. I'm sure you're probably a good guy, but after what I've gone through the last 48 hours, sorry. You know, go to another stream. There are thousands of live streams. Go to another one. Sorry. Ow. Smoke in the eye. Yeah, so I'm going to give another... I hate to do this. I never thought I would be in this position ever as a live streamer. But to all of my moderators, anyone that we don't know, if they come in and they just say, hi, you know, just hi, ban them. No timeout, just ban them. I have a small audience. I know who my audience is. I want to keep them. If anybody comes in here who no one has ever seen them in Gramps, or they don't have any sort of like internet credibility in terms of what we're trying to do here, instant ban. Instant ban. Instant ban. Period. Thank you, having a beer. Thank you, Kanga. Instant ban. Because I was mentally evaluated for 5 hours yesterday for no reason. For no reason. I had friggin' cops and EMTs and everyone in my place waking up my roommate, waking me up, saying, oh, someone on the internet said that you said this. Well, let them say what they want to say. But they're not going to be in my chat. I can tell you that. And I'm not crazy. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I've been a conspiracy theorist for 17 years. Why, when I start exposing Pizzagate and stuff like that, and I continuously talk about 9/11 and Sandy Hook being total frauds, why all of a sudden, after I make a video that talks about that, am I taken away to a mental evaluation where I left, and I have the papers, with a totally clear, you know, mental evaluation? That is bullshit. That is bullshit. And if these folks think that they're going to make me stop live streaming, they are so sorely mistaken. And one in particular that I suspect caused a major problem for me yesterday is going to face legal action. Period. And I've already made the appointment. And I've already made the appointment. I haven't done anything wrong. I've never threatened anyone on my live stream. I've never said things that would encourage someone else to threaten someone else on my live stream. It's an ideas live stream. It's a live stream based upon us all simply sharing life experiences, etc., etc., and we all come to conclusions and we all chat about it. And it just so happens that it's my face on the screen. That's all it is. Nothing more. Nothing more. I am of no threat to myself whatsoever. I have a great life. I mean, I'm 33. I'm still kind of building my empire. I have a great job. Yes, I still rent. But I'm certainly not psychotic or, you know, causing problems for any... I'm a very private person, except for the fact that I stream on YouTube. And everyone likes my stream on YouTube. Everyone says, oh no, JB, don't stop streaming on YouTube. Well, of course I'm not, you know, I thought about it. I thought about, should I just stop live streaming? It's like, no, because that means that they win. I am not going to stop live streaming. All right, let's read some comments that have been backed up. Yeah, anybody who you don't know who comes into my live stream, anybody that you don't know who comes into my live stream, ban them instantly. Instant ban. Instantly gone. They're not welcome here. What up, Fleeber? How are you? How you doing? Yeah, so just to reiterate, I know I've said this like 6 times, but my moderators have been instructed that anybody who comes in here, because this is a small stream, okay? I don't want more viewers. I don't want more viewers than 20. Because my 20 viewers come from Gramps, come from JujuBot, come from Purple Kush, come from Gorf, come from all the places that we all kind of know each other. Anyone new, instant ban, period. And if anyone's going to say, oh, JB's being a Nazi about his channel, yes, I am. Absolutely I am. Absolutely I am. Because of what happened to me yesterday, absolutely I am. No one knew. No one knew. I don't want any new viewers. I have enough of you guys. Whoa, here's probably what happened to me. Hold on, Tread's breaking ground here. Planet has 9 users and over 110 friends in his Hangouts. They are all horrible trolls. So that's what happened to me. I was the victim of what someone described yesterday as, I know we heard the basket of deplorables from Hillary, but I heard from somebody last night that there's a basket of trolls that literally get together, you know, not physically, but they get together like on the internet, and they want to take down people like me, destroy my character, get me picked up at my apartment against my will for a mental health evaluation because they somehow have garnered my address. Well, this is going to all be taken to the police department, and those who did that to me are going to be prosecuted. I don't care if they're in Canada or Wyoming or Oregon or Florida or 2 doors down. They're going to be prosecuted because these people are evil, what they did to me yesterday. This is garbage, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And I have a conversation with my lawyer at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we're going to be looking into this stuff. And they're going to be, because this is harassment. This is harassment, what I'm going through. This is harassment, and I'm not going to stand for it. Sure, it's going to hit me in the pocket a little bit. I'm going to pay a few, you know, hopefully not too much, you know. But I'll pay whatever, I have plenty of money. I will pay whatever it takes to bring these people to justice because what they're doing is illegal. It's called libel laws. Scandalous behavior. Lies, defaming a public persona, which is what I am at this point. You trolls are going down, motherfuckers. You're going down. You're going down. What you did will not be met without consequence. Okay? All right, everyone's kind of talking amongst themselves. That's cool. Oh, I don't want to misspeak, because if I misspeak one word coming out of my mouth, I might be crazy, and I might have to be taken away in an ambulance to have a 5-hour psychological evaluation. Oh no. If I misspeak one word, maybe that's what's going to happen to me. That person is going to be found and prosecuted for what they did to me yesterday. They're going to be prosecuted. They're going to be prosecuted. And I can't even, until I speak with my lawyer, I can't even imagine, and I frankly salivate on the thought of the litany of charges that they can be charged with, and their IP addresses discovered, and then hauled in by their local authorities, taken in, which I was not. I just went in an ambulance. I cannot wait until that happens. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. JB, you were either reported by a troll looking to harm you, or by a friend who is concerned about you. Well, hey, would you blow me? It has to be option number one, because no friend, and I've talked to everyone since then, said they were concerned. The whole thing started, as I choke a little bit, the whole thing started with someone on the internet reporting me, saying that they were concerned about my mental health because I made a one-off comment during one of my live chats, or maybe I did it in Gramps, or maybe wherever. The whole thing started with me making the statement in the middle of a rant, which I used to rant all the time, and I'm not ranting anymore, as you guys can see, is that just in a one-off statement, I said, if Hillary Clinton, this is a quote, if Hillary Clinton wins in 2020, I'm going to drive to New Hampshire, buy a gun without a license, and kill myself. That's what I said. It was a very, very benign comment. I didn't say anything there. It was hyperbole. It was hyperbole. Let me give to any of the trolls who are watching, who are trying to hook me again. Let me give you another example. If 9/11, I'm trying to make this into something I would say. If 9/11 doesn't come out by 2024, then I'm going to take a hang gliding class with the only goal of crashing myself into a mountain, and I'll kill myself that way. It's just a ridiculous statement. That's all it is. It's just a ridiculous statement. My brain goes in various directions and I say things. Okay? It's hyperbole, for fuck's sake. This is an entertainment channel. Jesus Christ. Yes, and Hey Would You Blow Me says, I saw it live and have reviewed the footage. I know you made disclaimers. Of course, because these are jokes. They're jokes. It's hyperbole. Let me rephrase it. If Hillary Clinton wins in 2020, I am going to build my own rocket ship and fly to the moon. Same thing. Same thing. That's what happened to me. If Hillary Clinton wins in 2012, I'm going to kill myself. I'm not going to kill myself. It's hyperbole. And whoever reported me on the internet was not concerned about my well-being or the well-being of those around me. They reported me because they don't like that I'm a truth seeker, and it might have been CIA, it might have been a troll, it might have been anyone. And they just used my comment, and they called my local authorities and fucked up my whole Saturday. Good job, troll. Good job. You got to respect your enemies, right? I can respect someone who would do that to another person. I can respect that in a sick way, I suppose. That's not okay. That's not good behavior. That's not nice to do that to someone. It's not nice. Who is the person with a poop emoji pic with the word sex in their name? I don't know. Ban them. Just ban them. Just ban them. No one is welcome in my stream unless we're friends. I've been reduced to that. I wanted to get like a global audience, but no longer can I do that. No longer can I do that. Back when they had to look into a phone book and find the phone number of where you live or work. Well, yeah, now it's all on the internet. Troglodyte says they let people walk down the street mumbling crazy shit without detaining them. But then detain JB against his will without real evidence or investigation. Well, I wasn't detained. I was medically brought in for an examination. So that's like a lower level. When you say detainment, that gets into the level of criminal. This was very lower level. Someone called in, just like I called in, you know, if I had ever, which I never would unless there was really a problem. If I saw my neighbor, like, you know, with a gun in his mouth or something, and I called 911 and I said, hey, we need to help this guy out. He's about to, you know, shoot himself in the mouth. Could you please get here and, you know, help him out? That's what they did to me. That's what they did to me. Just because I said in a hyperbolic phrase, and I'll make it even more nebulous, a hypothetical phrase, what I said was, just in a random chat, if Hillary Clinton wins in 2020, I'm going to fucking kill myself. And I got taken to the hospital. Unbelievable. 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 Thought the cop said ambulance or his car, where you going? No choice, right? Correct, Troglodyte. Because they showed up with 3 cops, 2 EMTs, and a firefighter. And I said, I'm fine. I just made a comment on YouTube. I'm not gonna harm myself. I invited them into my kitchen. I'm like, I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. I'm a YouTuber. I make hyperbolic comments. I say a lot of stuff. And someone on the internet is trying to mess with me, and I'm totally fine. May I please go back to bed? Because preferably I would sleep till like noon on a Saturday. And they go, no, because someone reported you have to come with us. And your choice is in the ambulance or the cop car. And I said, okay, the ambulance. How insane is this, folks? What's going on here, people? What is this crap? What is this crap? Correct, Big Bass Fisherman. It was completely insane. We live in a police state. We live in a total police state. And in the background, I'm a little bit mad at Trump for allowing this stuff to happen. My duly elected president that I supported and voted for. What is this, folks? What's going on here? Something's going on here. Yes, Haywood, I read your last post. I'll reread it. JB, you should review the footage too. Friday, yeah, that's my video. You talked to someone who was talking to you too seriously, JB. Honestly, Haywood, thank you for pointing that out. I don't care. I don't care. I'm allowed to live stream. I'm allowed to live stream. And my lawyers are going to deal with it, okay? My team, or I don't have a team, but my lawyer is going to look into this and deal with it and figure out what happened. I'm not an expert in legal, you know, all that kind of garbage. Well, Brandy, what's good, I guess, and I'm sorry that you feel that way, that every time that I light a smoke that you want to light a smoke, I usually smoke like a third and then relight it, and then smoke another third and then relight it. So it doesn't, the amount of cigarettes that I smoke seems many, many more than actually happens, okay? Yeah, Zygo, right here. Here you go. If you don't have a lighter, you can use the stove. Okay, Zygo? I do that too. Yeah. What's been so surprising to me and what's been so disheartening for me in terms of this live stream is that it's gotten away from us talking about what President Trump that we all helped elect is going to do for the country and frankly for the world, and it's become about me. So I tried this earlier, I'm gonna do it again. As of right here, all right, so the last comment about me. Lots of clues. I'll look into it. No, I'm going to let my lawyers look into it. All right, so no more talk about JB, for fuck's sake. Can we turn my stream into what it used to be, which was a political stream instead of all about me? I don't want it to be about me. It's a political conversation, okay? And if we can't, I'm just going to end the fucking stream. Yes, the president is back home now. He got back from Davos on Friday night. I watch all, because I'm a fanboy, so I watch all of the videos. I actually watched Trump getting off of Air Force One and walking back onto the tarmac and getting into Marine One, the helicopter, to go back to the White House. I watched all of that stuff. Well, the memo should be released right now. I don't want to wait till Monday. It's still Sunday. Release it now. Here's what's going on here, folks. We have one of the best presidents that we are ever going to have. We elected a businessman to run the business of the United States of America Corporation. Do you guys know that America is a corporation, and all of us as quote-unquote citizens, including illegals, but all of us being citizens, are chattelized against our own birth certificates as maritime admiralty products that are owned technically by the Queen of England? Do any of you guys know that? Anyone done any of that research? Mr. M knows. Joy Stewart says no. Okay. What Joy Stewart needs to do, and hello, Joy, thank you for being here. You need to Google Maritime Admiralty Law. So Joy Stewart needs to get a pen, because I'm red pilling a lot of you folks right now. Now I'm getting into whole other areas. Who knows what being red pilled means? Press 1 if you know what that means. Press 2 if you do not know what that means. Okay? 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. Blackie says major. Well, Blackie, I'm not worried. Blackie, you can sit out of these ones. I know what you know, and you know what I know. All right, so for all of y'all who said 1, if you haven't done the research, the deep research, you need to take some time. It could be 15 minutes, it could be a half hour, it could be an hour. I just simply need you to YouTube Jordan Maxwell. Jordan Maxwell. Jordan like Michael Jordan, Maxwell like the coffee. I hope you have a pen. I'll repeat it again. Jordan Maxwell. And in case I missed anyone, Jordan like Michael Jordan and Maxwell like the coffee. And you need to watch his interview with Kerry Cassidy of Project Camelot. Project Camelot. Okay? And by the way, midstream, I want to say right now, I am a very sound mind. I am not suicidal. I'm a very, very happy person. I have a great life. I have a great career. I just try to spread some, information on a live stream that maybe some folks don't know. That's all I'm trying to do here. That's all I'm trying to do here. Okay? Heather, excellent. Heather crystallized it right there. Boom. take 2.5 hours, sit down, grab a glass of wine, grab a calzone or something, and watch that interview. And then a lot more of what I say is going to make a lot more sense when you watch that. And then after you watch that, I'll give you a few more little rabbit holes to go down. So everyone scan back up and look at Heather's comment, Jordan Maxwell, Project Camelot. Watch that interview. Watch that interview. Heather is doing such a great job for me. My God. All right, so Agent Harley's going to be live in 45 minutes. I'll be over in 10. So maybe if Blackie wants to do a stopgap in between, and if not, we got Harley Girl live in 45 minutes. Boom. Love it. I'm not crazy, folks. I'm a 17-year conspiracy theorist. And I hate using the term conspiracy theorist because all the conspiracies are frickin' real. But I just happen to have the balls, I guess, to go on the internet and talk about them. Talk about the ugly truth of the position that our world is currently in. Heather says, JB, we should do a homework assignment. Pick a subject, have us research it, and give a few days and have a discussion about it, LOL. I think that's a great idea. Let's start with 9/11. So per Heather's request, I think that's a fantastic idea. Everybody in this chat is hereby directed to Google at least 11 articles, and I said that purposely, 11. Well, you could look up 9 articles, or you could look up 11 articles. See where you fall. About September 11th, 2001. Google it. That's your homework assignment. That's your homework assignment. Oh, yeah. Whoever trolled me yesterday and did that shit to me will be facing legal action. Period. Period. Oh, yeah. They'll be facing legal action. And the lawyer, I assume, will draft possible charges as defamation of character, all kinds of other medical things and terminologies that the lawyer is going to bring up. I don't know what that's going to be, because I'm not a lawyer myself. But they are fucked, because I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Yo, Tread, do you think the one that did this to me was Novus? Was it Novus? $17 watching, 13 likes. Good ratio. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. 18 watching, 13 likes. 19 watching, 13 likes. Holy shit. I think Vern... Who the hell is Vern? Yes. He has said, Tread, I mailed you something. He doxes people, JB. Yeah, well, he certainly doxed me. And that's a crime, because I didn't do anything wrong. And I've never displayed, I've never displayed any semblance of mental unfitness online or anywhere else. So this person is nothing more, this entity, whoever they are. Hold on a second. So this entity is nothing more than a criminal. They're a criminal. They're a criminal. If I looked at my neighbor next door and I said, I don't like that guy, and I went on the internet and I posted something and then I called the cops and I said, I think my neighbor so-and-so who lives at this so-and-so address is mentally unstable and is going to harm themselves or others, and I think they should be investigated, and they get pulled in, and just like me, they're like, what the fuck? They get woken up at like 10:30 in the morning and they go, what the hell is this? No, I'm totally fine. What are you talking about? And then the authorities say, well, somebody said, unfortunately, that you're mentally unstable and you may harm yourself or others, so you have to be taken in for a medical evaluation. And then they lose 6 hours of their day based on absolutely nothing. Based on absolutely nothing. Can I say that again? Based on absolutely nothing? Well, the person who made the call committed a crime. They're using the judicial and medical establishment to harass somebody else, And I am going to provide, with Tread's emails, which he has sent me, every shred of evidence, and that person that did that to me yesterday is going to be prosecuted. They're going to be prosecuted. They're going to be taken into custody, and I don't care if I have to fly to a Canadian court or a court in Wisconsin or a court down the street or fucking Texas or Florida. I don't care where it is. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to say, yeah, I did nothing wrong. And this person, and here's the proof, and this person doxed me on the internet and attempted to ruin my reputation and label me as insane. They're going to go to jail. They're going to go to fucking jail. They're going to go to fucking jail. You can't do that to people. You can't do that to people. I'm fucking lawyered up. I'm not going to put up with this garbage. You can't do that to someone. That's like what happened to me. What happened to me yesterday is kind of like the girl who had sex with a guy at college or something. And this is a very common story. A lot of people don't know about this, but it happens a lot. The girl gets drunk and the guy gets drunk and they end up hooking up and they have sex. And, you know, the next day the girl was like, oh, I didn't want to have sex with that guy. And then she decides in her brain, in some horrible part of her brain, she goes, oh, he raped me. He raped me. And then she goes to the court or the police or whatever and says, oh, this guy raped me. And the police immediately go, okay, what was his name? What was the incident? What was the time? What was this? What was that? All of this garbage. And then the guy gets indicted when they had perfectly consensual drunk sex, but the woman regretted it, and she just wants to, like, make a big problem and make a big, you know, huge feud or something, at an attempt to destroy that guy's life for one reason or another, or I should more properly say, for one reason or a dozen. And they do that. You know what I think should happen to those women who do that to men? I think once the man is cleared in a court of law, I think that woman should face and be sentenced to in prison the same sentence that she accused the man falsely of. What he would have been convicted of, I think she should serve. And that would stop it immediately. You falsely accuse a male of rape, and you wanted him to go to jail for 7 years? Oh, you just recanted your story, he didn't rape you, and you ruined his life? Good. You get 7 years in prison, bitch. Because it's very similar to what's going on here with me. Very similar to what's going on here with me. By the way, no one has to watch my channel. You guys come here out of free will. Hey, Don Juan's in the house. What's up? Get them, JB, says Trumpet. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Sandra. I had a 2-hour, 19-minute video, and in the middle of a massive rant, all I said was, if Hillary Clinton gets elected in 2020, I'm going to go to New Hampshire and fucking kill myself. Because that's where you can buy guns. I mean, come on. Come on, folks. Can we be rational? This is what it's like to live in a police state, folks. This is what it's like to live in a police state. Trump, I'm calling on you, my duly elected president that I voted for and supported. Trump, you got to fix the legal system. And you got to get rid of and here's another one. You got to get rid of Jeff Sessions. You got to get rid of Jeff Sessions. I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. This is pure harassment. It's pure harassment. I am being harassed and stalked and nothing more than that. And there's someone out there on the interwebs that are using, you know, who somehow have discovered my name and address to send police to my place, and then I spend 5 hours in a psych ward with them asking me if I'm crazy or suicidal. I'm like, no. What is wrong with you people? One look at my eyes should tell you that I'm not insane. Jeez. Sorry. Sometimes I get hiccups. Am I going to get arrested for having hiccups? Is that illegal now? If I go to the fucking grocery store and I'm in the Cheez-Its and Campbell's soup aisle and I fart, am I going to be arrested? I wasn't arrested, but I was taken in for medical custody. I mean, come on, folks. This is really, really getting cops and ambulances and everyone showing up at my place, waking me up in the morning. Are you suicidal? No, I'm not suicidal. I'm totally fine. I made a comment on a YouTube chat. Oh, well, we have to take you in for a medical evaluation because we have to make sure. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. This shit is ridiculous. Hey, yo, Blackie Fitzpatrick, my bro. My man out there. This is a call out to Blackie Fitzpatrick. Yes, it is troll shit. Yo, where's Blackie? I need a fresh, Yo, Blackie, do you have time to go live? Can you take over for me? Or you got other shit to do, or Sandra Cannon says, I have a serious question. Blackie, you are on hold. Sandra, what is your question? Sandra Cannon, this is very important, and this is my live stream, okay? So I'm gonna answer Sandra's question because my opinion has changed over the last couple days. So I'm gonna read out loud Sandra's question, and then I'm going to give my answer. Sandra Cannon, great chatter, great Trump supporter, asks, a couple days ago, you put out a video for your mods. You were requesting that they not ban people so quickly. Do you still have that opinion? No, I have changed my opinion completely. I have my own little stream here. I don't want any trolls. No outsiders are invited to my channel. If someone comes in who's new and you don't know their name, who doesn't already know me, ban them instantly. My moderators are instructed, as of this point, to ban them instantly. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. Ban them instantly. I don't need a bigger audience. My audience is big enough. Period. That's my stream. You guys do what you want with your streams. But in terms of my stream and my moderators, if someone comes in and starts spouting a bunch of random crap and we don't know them, in my stream, you ban them instantly. Instantly. Not time out, not, take a little break. Just ban them instantly. I don't want it anymore. I can't afford in my personal life. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop streaming. So ban them instantly. They are gone. My moderators are instructed, knife them right away. Right away. On site. Does that answer the question? Thank you, Sandra. And yes, Joe Davis is a longtime friend. She is not a troll. This comes from JB. Joe Davis is totally fine. Anytime she wants to come back into my stream or any others, she's totally fine. She's like a southern sweetheart. She's awesome. She is not a troll. Unless it's a clone of Joe Davis, in which case that's why I employ the moderators at no pay, by the way. Yeah, Don Juan, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, Joe Davis is totally cool. We love Joe Davis. I've talked to Joe Davis on the phone multiple times. I know Joe Davis very well, and she knows me very well. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I'm not putting up with it anymore. And whoever did that to me yesterday, I'm not going to talk about it beyond this. Anyone who did that to me yesterday is going to be prosecuted. And I'm going to the police station tomorrow, and I'm going to file a report of criminal harassment on the internet. And then I'm going to get, lawyered up. And that person is going to face consequences because this behavior is completely unacceptable. I'm not doing anything wrong. No. Well, yeah, Zygo and everybody else who has had similar experiences. No, this is not going to happen to me. This is not going to happen to me. I'm a very sane, calm person with a very sound mind. And this internet shit causes problems for people. Well, it's not going to cause problems for me. Because the person who did that to me the other day is going to have a visit or a letter from my lawyer, and they're going to be prosecuted. They're going to be prosecuted because that is absolute bullshit. It's called defamation of character. Defamation of character. You can't just call someone insane and get away with it without any evidence so to the fact. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's a crime. And they're going to be prosecuted. I don't care if they live in Canada or Wisconsin or Massachusetts or two doors down or Oregon or Texas. They're going to be prosecuted. Because it's bullshit. You don't do that to someone on the internet. I do this stream as a favor to everybody. It's like a party. And now it's all about me and everything that happened with one comment I made and all this crap that happened. And I got taken to a medical facility and they gave me a clean bill of health. I have the documents right in my apartment and a clean bill of mental health. This is someone on the internet trying to fuck with me. Fuck that person who did that to me. And they're going to be prosecuted legally. Legally. They're going to be prosecuted. And if I have to be present as the second witness in court, wherever it is, I'll fly out there and I will be present for it. Because that's not okay, folks. It's not okay to do this to someone like me. It's not okay. It is not okay. Because you know what it is at the end of the day, folks? It's abuse. I'm being abused. All I was trying to do for weeks and weeks and months is talk about Trump and talk about Pizzagate and talk about various things, and someone hit me. And they hit me, and it hit me personally. Oh, I'm mentally ill because I talk about Pizzagate and I voted for Trump, so I must be mentally ill. And then I got picked up forcibly and taken to a hospital where I was told that nothing is wrong with me and nothing is wrong with my brain. I'm physically fine. I'm mentally fine. I have all the documentation to prove it. And this fucker did that to me yesterday. That's what happened. That's what happened. Period. You want to see the documents? Hold on a second. I'm going to put you guys down. Lots of comments. I can't read all those. Okay. 23 watching, 18 likes. Thank you guys very much. So here are my medical release forms. What are my 3 favorite things to do? Fishing, skiing, and bike riding. And then I had to sign it. Okay? And here's my crisis emergency follow-up plan for the person on the fucking internet that did this to me. That's going to face criminal prosecution, by the way. I had to fill out all these forms. The recommendation is that I have to go speak to a therapy person. Hold on, let's show that. If and when you have these feelings in the future. 541 Main Street, South 303, South Weymouth, Massachusetts. And then there's a phone number and a safety plan. And if I ever feel suicidal again, I have a crisis number to call right here. I was never in a crisis. I was never in a suicide crisis. What is this shit, folks? What is this crap? What is this garbage? Are you friggin' kidding me? Someone on the internet, because I live stream, who doesn't like my politics, came on and fucked up my entire life for the last 48 hours. There goes my last 48 hours, folks. There goes my last 48 hours. I have the documentation right there. I just showed it to you on the internet. Ugh. Look, y'all, if anyone starts thinking of starting a live stream, just be really careful with yourself. I'm lucky I'm single. I don't have kids. So I'm lucky I can just deal with this with me and my phone and whatever. But anybody who chooses to speak out against the New World Order and tyrannical government, you're going to end up possibly in a situation where you get picked up and medically evaluated just by speaking out against the government. And one troll online can do this to you. I love Don't Tread on Me. I love Don't Tread on Me. But if I really wanted to, I could find his, IP address. And I could submit. This is the country we live in now, folks. Come on, Trump. Come on, Trump. I thought you were against the New World Order. This shit is garbage. This shit is garbage. We cannot put up with this kind of tyranny. Medical tyranny. I have all these forms. Yes, he's mentally fine. Yes, he's totally cool. I had to spend 6 fucking hours. 6 fucking hours at the hospital. What a disgrace. What a waste of time and money and paper. All this shit. All this. What a disgrace. I'm going to end the stream in 5 minutes. Haywood, it was a fucking joke. It was hyperbole. No, I'm going to leave the video up because I want it, if I need to, once I file the lawsuit, I want it to be able to be used as evidence. I'm going to leave it up. I'm totally going to leave it up. I'm not going to delete that because I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I didn't threaten suicide. I said in the middle of a freaking rant, if Hillary Clinton wins in 2020, I'm going to fucking kill myself. That's what I said. In the middle of a rant with millions of other things I said. I'm not going to delete that. Why would I delete that? I said it. That's my word. Those are my words. I'm not going to delete that. Why would I delete that? If I delete it, it's going to look like I have something to hide. I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I trust my mods. Yeah, well, that's why my mods are my mods. Yeah, but all this medical paper and all this crap. Oh, yeah, no, you're totally fine. Yeah, you're free to go. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm like, well, of course I'm free to go. Can I leave? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, thank you very much. And I just left. Someone on the internet doxed me. I don't even know what doxed means, but I kind of know, I guess what it means. But they wanted to hurt me, and they did. Because they cost me embarrassment, ambulance ride, cops, 6-hour hospital evaluation, and then ultimate release with no problem whatsoever. With no problem whatsoever. What a disgrace. I am pissed off all over again. Let me read some of these comments, then I'm going to go take a nap. Yeah, there's already trolls out there. Fuck you, trolls. I've committed no crime. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. So whatever you guys want to do to me, give it your best. Because you know who you're going to be hearing from next week is my fucking lawyers. And you're going to be suffering a very substantial recompensation lawsuit. Isn't that going to be fun for you? Isn't that going to be fun? No, Trumpette, I say a lot of stuff. I say a lot of stuff. For fuck's sake, I say a lot of stuff. See, that's... Alright. Now that I saw that comment from Trumpette, fuck it. You know, my YouTube stream going forward is going to be very, very milquetoast. Very, very milquetoast. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I guess I'm just going to have to... What's my new stream going to be? What's my new topic going to be? I guess I'll have to talk about Disney movie characters or something. Because apparently that's where we are at a society. As a society. For fuck's sake. The internet is really, it used to be an avenue for truth, and now it's an avenue for PC. What a disgrace. Alright, so let's end this stream with how my new stream is going to be. What's everyone's kitten's name, please? What's everyone's kitten's name, please? Well, first of all, who has a kitten? Press 1. Press 1. Alright, no one has a kitten. Who likes pork chops? Press 1. Okay, cool. So this is my new stream. This is what we're going to do. I won't talk about 9/11 anymore. I won't talk about Sandy Hook anymore. I'll talk about food. Are pork chops better served next to like a nice rice or maybe garlic mashed potatoes? Press 1 for rice, press 2 for mashed potatoes. No, I'm not gonna talk Big Bass Fisherman. My stream is fucking over. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this crap. 1 and 2. Cool. Double starch. This is my new stream now. Everyone get used to it. For fuck's sake. Garlic mashed potatoes. I agree. Yum, says Kanga. LOL, says Blackie Fitzpatrick. Pork isn't PC. I don't know what that means. One of the things I loved growing up was one of the topics I just want to raise a new controversial topic here. One of the things I loved to do growing up was putting the 25-cent, the quarter into the machine. And my favorite was the gummy worm, but also I liked the sticky hand. The gummy worm you could eat, the sticky hand you could not. What did y'all prefer? To get the gummy worm that you could eat or the sticky hand that you could swipe at your friend? Press 1 for sticky hand, press 2 for gummy worm. Sticky hand. I like the one with the slime. You guys don't know what I'm doing here. This is my exit from YouTube, and you guys are willingly participating. Oh,